Okay. Welcome to ASAS once again. So this is the continuation of the video we did, the music video we actually made, and we've actually, produced the beat, the video on the channel. We've actually mixed the beat. The video is also on the channel. I've actually shown the breakdown of the beat, and the video is also in the channel, on the channel. Okay. On the channel. So I'm going to show you how I'm going to quickly master this instrumental, the beat, so that we can actually upload it to the channel, and then anyone who wants to listen to it can actually listen to it, or download it. So like I said, this is a mastering tutorial. So I just want to say, if you're new to the channel and you're finding the video helpful, please kindly subscribe. It helps the channel grow, and I also want to appreciate those that are one way or the other making the channel grow, that are supporting the channel one way or the other. I want to say a very big thank you. ASAS, love you, and God will continue to bless you and expound you. All right, for those that are beginners out there, I also pray that you catch your vibe soon, and teams, you are just going to uh, let's say grace, whatever it is, but I just pray you get to where you want to be. Okay, so let's go get right into the tutorial. Well, some of you might be asking why your beat doesn't, the waveform of your beat isn't like this. Well, if you actually mix it very well, you get it straight from even before mastering. So you can see that we have a lot of headroom from the beat we are seeing right here. We have a lot of what headroom, and we have the straight waveform. So this tutorial the mastering is going to be a little bit simple. Okay, so first thing we're going to do, I'm going to send it right to the mixer. So I'm just going to double click, and then let me play the beat for you before doing that. So it sounds like this. Okay, so this is the verse, and then we're going to the pre-chorus. Let's go. Okay, so that's just the beat. So I'm just going to right click on track, and then boom to the next available mixer. So this is where we're going to be adding our effects, and just because I don't want my CPU to be slow, so I'm going to be doing some rendering, and then I'm going to start trying to make the CPU load as fast as we can. So first thing I'm going to put fruity balance. So just to create an automation of where the beat is going to end. So just create automation for the beat, and then go back, and then we do it like this. So the highest is 80, so you can see, just copy the value first of all. So the beat is starting just immediately, or you can shift it back. So let's shift it back just once, so it starts. So I'm just going to click on this side, and then I'm going to bring it down, and then I'm going to paste option 80. So we have that. So at the end here, I'm going to listen to it, and then let's see. So just paste something here, and then let's see. So I think we're going to leave it somewhere here, and then I'm just going to make one slope like this. So the beat is going to end. Okay, let's start from this place. So I think here you do the trick. Let's expand this. I'm going to take this right here. Okay, so we have that where the beat is actually going to fully end, and then I'm going to paste 80. So we have uniform ending, and then I'm going to remove this one. So now after doing that, go back to the mixer, then add the next thing, which is I'm going to add, normally I like mixing with ozone, but I think we're just going to use Pro EQ for this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm just going to record the end and then look at the wall, make a brick wall, and then the low end I'm going to leave it at 19, just say 19, almost to 20. Okay, just 19 there. The same thing with this side, leave it at 20, almost to 20, 20.95. So just the brick wall, simple. So I go to the busiest part of the song. So we're going to be using that part. So I'm just going to load in another EQ. So if you check the EQ, oh, that is gone, that is gone. So I don't just know why. So let's go. If you solo this, let's solo this part. See, nothing is actually there. Same thing with this one. Let's solo. So nothing is actually there. So that's why I got it at 29005. So now I'm just going to load in another EQ and Pro EQ. You can use any EQ that can actually solo the mids and high. Okay, let's use ozone. Delete. I'm going to bring this back again. So I'm just going to quickly choose ozone EQ, ozone EQ, not dynamic EQ. This one's ozone. This dynamic EQ. Let me just go look for it. So let's go look for ozone EQ, install the effect VST3. We have our instrumentals is. So it's I have so much instrument. I said effect is. So ozone EQ, yeah, ozone 9 equalizer. So I'm going to drag it in, and this is what I do so that I can edit the mid and side channel separately. So it's actually loading. Well, so many things going on. Okay, so we have that. Come on. So now we can separate this mid and side. Now I'm going to solo the mid, and then so we have this. So I'm just going to EQ this part. So solo, just a quick one. So you can see nothing is actually playing there. So I have something. You see, I have just the low end. So I'm just going to leave it there, and then on solo. So let's look for where to boost. Let's solo this band. This place looks boxy. I'm going to bring this place down. So let's look for somewhere else to boost. So So I just boosting it for 1 dB. I don't want to boost too much. And this one, we're using it for just 1 dB. I'm just going to break this one up just a little bit, 1 dB. So we still have some low information. I'm going to take this back just a little bit. So now we're 2. So let's see before and after. So before, after. Oh, after the key. So when we bypass it. So let's go to the site. So we have so many low end information. First of all, let's listen to this box area. I'm going to bring it down just 1 dB, not too much. I'm going to bring it slight. Then this one. So let's listen to the low end. It has a low bar, so I'm not going to cut everything. I can hear how many we are cutting out. So you can see those from without information. I'm just going to remove that. So just rumbling. Create another side. Let's see what we can boost. I'm going to boost here. Okay, I'm going to bring it down just 1 dB, and then I'm going to boost the eyes. So let's solo this place again. Just because of the stereo bars, I'm going to bring it back. Okay, so we're good with that. So let's before. So we have it like this. So you can see it's actually more clear now. So before, so you can see more definition we brought to the beat. So I'm going to put in the Pro EQ now, so we can solo some frequency and remove some frequency down. So if your mix is actually balanced, you don't need to do too much. So like this, you know how to do that. When you come here, you turn on this one, it's going to do what it's actually doing right now. So I'm going to just tap, bring this down, solo again. So let's listen to, let's see one more. Now I'm going to make this one dynamic. So let's see what we have. So you can hear the sound, boxing sound. So I'm going to reduce it 3. Okay, it's already, we reduce it 3. I'm still going to make it dynamic. So let's bring it down like this and then bring it. So this one also, let's do. So we have this one. I'm going to bring it down and then make it dynamic, just like so. So this one solo. So this is the bass sound. I'm just going to widen it so to have a smooth transition. So I'm also going to bring it down just a little bit and then solo it to 3. Then this, let's see, solo. So I'm going to widen this one also to have a smooth transition. Bring it down, then click OK. So this one I'm going to bring it up a little bit. So this is what we have so far. So you can see how clear the mix is. Then so one thing, to glue everything together, we're going to have Pro NB, Pro limiter. So I'm just going to choose from here Pro NB, Pro NB, Pro multiband, Pro multiband. There are some other new plugins I have, but I'll try that later, like this Mastermind, Low End, and the rest. So I'll try what they can do, but let me just show you the main distance. So Pro and MB, Pro MB, yeah, this one. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to create in 4 bands. 1, I pray this doesn't drag our CPU, 3 and 4. So I'm going to increase it like this. Bring this one here, do this one to this one. I'm going to increase this to 200. So let's see. Then this one, let's see, somewhere around 2K. And then this one somewhere around 8K. Then we have this. So we solo the low end and then we play. I know it's going to drag our CPU, so I think maybe we should. I'm going to turn off the equalizer. So if you know your CPU can take that, no problem. So I'm going to take it again. It's just to glue the sound, just to glue the sound. This thing doesn't matter well for me, but I can actually leave it, but it matters a lot. So you know what to do. You need to turn this on, and then so I'm just going to picture where the bass is. So before, so increase the sound until they are the same. So we have that. You can still, do that. So we have this. Increase it. Just a little bit. The vocals are not there yet, so okay, you can see, you just feel the glue. There are no sound difference, then you know you're good. Let's load this one. So click on the band. So this, I don't like increasing, even if so I'll leave it like that. So I feel it's calmer there. Without it, sharp. Without, so it's calmer. So you can actually increase the sound. Okay, let's increase it back. Otherwise, our tonal balance will tell us we have less line. So let's see, let's work our way through back. So after that, so we are good. I'm going to increase it just a little bit. So I feel something is lacking inside. Something is actually lacking inside. Okay. Okay, now I like it. It's actually okay. So so I'm just going to go back in there, turn this one off. So we have let's do it again. So this one I feel we are compressing too much. The kick is not more punchy. Okay. Okay, so now there's not much difference, so I'm going to leave it like that. So I'm going to render it out so that we can actually add in other plugins. So whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, so I've rendered the first one out. So you can see that this is a new one we have. Automation is actually ending, so where the automation, the track is actually ending where the automation is, unlike the first one. So just because we have slow CPU now, you won't see much difference, but the two tracks are actually different in what they do. So I'm going to get rid of this and I'm going to get rid of this. So we're working with this one now. So double click and then I'm going to send it to a new track. Don't forget, don't always delete this ones you did, because you can as well go and play your track on the whatever speaker you are using, and then you need to change some things. So you need to keep mastering and then exporting, bringing it back, testing it, bringing it back. So I'll just turn off the plugin from here, so my CPU has come back to 0. I'm also going to turn this one off. So now I'll turn this one off. So we're using this one now. I'm going to remove the record button. So I'm using this. So I'm going to go back to where we started. So one thing I'm going to do after that, so we have that, I'm actually going to add in some you can add in some saturation or whichever one you want to do, but I'm not going to add saturation now. I'm going to add in ozone first of all. So just to ozone imager. So ozone imager, according to what you want to do to the track. Ozone imager. I'm just going to ozone imager. Oh, why haven't I sent it down? Ozone imager. Let's go back and add it. Ozone imager. So imager. So this is just same thing. Create 4 stereo band. 4 stereo band. So it's actually loading, and I'm going to leave the I'm just going to listen to the lows, the extreme lows, because I want to keep the extreme lows. So I'm going to create 4, also 2 and 4. So just solo and then listen to the lows. You can see we have it's actually in the middle, so some are actually moving. So this is below 60. So I want this place, this part to be, I want this part, let's see, be in the middle. So I'm going to drop it down. Not all the way down like this. I don't want it to, just a little bit, so it can still bounce around. And then I'm going to solo this one. So let's just listen to the. So I'm going to turn this one up. So this one is already wide enough, so just a little bit. So this one, I'm going to widen it. Just a little bit, also 20. So let's listen to it, everything. Sometimes so I guess we need to remove this one, this wideness. So I'm just going to reset this one at 0. So let's see. I'm going to leave it at 59 or 50, I mean. So bypass And also you always see that there is actually no difference, but so one thing, I'll go back to the plugin, and then I'm just going to bring this one down a little bit. Yeah, so I think I like it there. So the next thing, I'm going to bring saturator. So I'm going to bring this. I'm not going to use any Saturn. I'm just going to use a simple saturator, or you can put in, let's put in Saturn. I just feel the Saturn does too much, so I'm looking for soft tube and saturation knob. So I'll keep it at neutral, and then just a little bit. So I placed it before the zone. I think it's fine there. So now the next thing I'm going to do, I'm just going to test it with tonal balance. So tonal balance control 2, and I will try and make it fit in to the, what's it called, to the curve, the modern curve. I like using the modern curve. Apart from sampling, you can actually go and sample other beats, and then you make your mastering look like, then reference, call it referencing. But I just like using the modern, because modern is just, universal kind of. So I'm just going to play it. So you can see that we have enough bars playing on the beat. So you know you are actually going to reduce something. So we need to go back to our multi-band compressor. So go to multi-band compressor. Let's load in Pro MB. So this is what I do in Pro MB. Same thing. We're just going to bring this to 200, bring others back to 2K, and then we match the sound 10 to 8K. So just going to reduce this. Let's just so this one, I guess, let's look at the curve again. This one on the right side. So go back. But if it sounds good, I'm going to increase this just so we have it. So I'm going to increase. Just try to see. I think the bass needs to. Sometimes you just need to use the color, you bring it down. So let's try and bring it down. Let's see. So we have just a little bit, so we still need to bring this down a little also. So bring this down, bring this up, bring this up, so like so, and then we're going to do this one. Did I increase this one? Okay, let's see. Let's look at let's see how it sounds. I'm going to remove this one, replace, delete, um, delete. Okay, so let's see. Now it's lacking the low end I want. So compared to, actually the bass is actually too much. So I'm going to use my ear to balance what I think is right. I'm going to turn it off. So let's see. Okay, so I'm going to bring in the tone balance control again. So I think I'm going to leave it there. But this is heavy bass. I think the bass is still too much. So I'm just going to leave it there. Now I'm going to delete the tonal balance. So let's go to the final part of the mastering. Okay, so we can turn. So I'm just going to go back and then test it from this place. So I'm going to bring back the tonal balance. Let's see. Control. I'm going to bring the Pro MB up just above where this is. Let's just go to where so let's just do it like that. Okay, so I'm turn up this one and then I'll remove this one, delete. Let's delete that. Let's delete that. So tonal balance control, delete, and then okay. So if you feel the bass is too much, you can go ahead and reduce it more right from this side, this Pro MB. So you can turn it down. Okay, that is back. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to put in something that is going to make the beat louder, like the way we want it. So first of all, put center. So I guess we have center. So what I'm going to do with center now, I want to choose between the mid side and the other side, which one I want to be loud, which one I feel like I needed. So I feel, let's see, the mid. I think is actually the side part, the side that is the base of the side that is making the beat louder there. So this Pro MB, I'm going to bring it down back, and then I'm going to turn it off. Go back to the imager. So let's make some stereo correction. So this one, I'm actually going to make it mono. So now I can actually correct some things with the we can actually put in, just leave it like that. So let's use the stereo. So first of all, let's throw the point to the center like this, like yeah, 40. Okay, let's use 40. The mid also is already at the center, but I'm still going to put it at the center, then the side wide. Just to I'm going to do it like this. So now you have to use your ear. Which one is actually okay? So removing the side will make it something. So it sounds wide there. So I'm going to bring this here. I'm just going to do reset. So we have 0. Type in 0, 0, enter, and then this one also. I'm going to bring it down. Just a little bit. So 1 minus 1. So you can hear the bars all over the place, but the Pro MB actually controlled it. So one last thing. I'm going to go to the master channel, and then I'm going to bring back the same tonal balance. So I just like using those in controlling it. So it's going to sound somehow. So just I'm going to do it like that. Bars, heavy bars. Well, if it sounds good, it sounds okay. So now I'm just going to throw this out, delete, and then I'm going to bring in the ozone maximizer. So before I make anything loud, I'm actually going to decrease the volume, and then we're through. So just the ozone maximizer, and I'm going to boost it up. So you can see it was still loud, so you need to go back and then mix it. So turn on through the movement. This is actually value of the Z is what I'm looking at. I think I'm going to render it first of all. So let me just turn this off, and then render this one. And then we'll come back for the final mixing and final so render wave file, and then we can start. Okay, so we're back. Same thing we did. I'm going to turn this off and then turn all this off. So let's go back and look at the one we created, the new one we created. So it looks like this, just same thing. So if you actually check, you are going to see the fatness of this place, and this place looks different, and this place looks fuller compared to this. So I'm just going to play. We set this one. Unlike the other one, so I think I'm okay with that one. I'm just gonna leave it because it's already playing on the master track. So by the way, before we use the maximizer, if you know the bass is too much, you can actually, and you don't like the way you're actually altering the master channel, you can actually go back to the mix. Most of the time, 95% of the time, I go back to the mix. In fact, sometimes I go back to mix close to 12 to 15 times, and then I have to bring back to till that I get that tonal balance. Then I can go and reference the track and then boost it up. So it's actually not easy doing all those. You just want to get over it, you can't get over it just easily. Mixing and mastering takes time, and sometimes if you're not a pro, you need to go back and keep doing it. So, and you know what it is, you need to keep testing, you need to keep doing. So let's bring down the volume because it's going to be loud. So I'm going to play it and go to the music part of the song. So let's turn the effect on. I'm going to detach this one, detach. So I'm going to turn this effect on. Did I turn off the other instrument? Yes, I did, I think. So let's look at this place. We need -9 to -8. So we still need to bring it down. So it is at -12. I'll bring it down the more. So we have -10, -9. So I like to leave it at -9. So let's leave that one. But the most industrial standard is -7. That is when we have the vocals inside. So if you just want, I just want the beats you want the beats to be reused, you can also leave it there. But I like leaving it at -9. So you can increase this place to -1. In fact, let's bring this into -1. So 9 and 8. So I think I like it there. So you can actually leave the ceiling there. So let's use wave meter stereo to see what's actually going on to the beats. So we have -9. I just want -9. So you can actually leave it at 7 and 8. So if you want it, you can do it like that. So I'm going to bring it down a little till I get that -7, okay, -15. Let's see from the wave. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. That's okay. It's just where you want it to be. I can leave it at 15. I can this one. So that's just the end of what we're going to do, and then we export, name the project, and then export your sound. You see, if I actually increase, so I don't want to overloud it, it's going to get too loud. So that's just the end of the tutorial. So that's how to master your beat, and then you turn it into a wave file, resect, and then boom, into a wave file, and upload your sound. Alright, so thank you so much for watching the tutorial. If you enjoyed the video, you can you learn one or two things and you're new, you can subscribe to the channel, and don't forget to turn on the notification button for more videos coming in, and don't forget to like and don't forget to share. So thank you very much for watching. God bless you.